I am a DACA recipient, but before I was a DACA recipient, I was an immigrant. I immigrated here with my parents when I was a baby, so I actually didn't know I was undocumented until I was in high school when I wanted to get a job as a math tutor because I loved math. And I go home and ask my parents, like, hey, like, can you help me fill out, or, this job application, I need my social security number. And then, they kind of broke it down to me and said, oh, you don't have one, we're undocumented. And I kind of just, my world kind of like shattered, because ever since I was small, I wanted to be a math teacher. I wanted to help students. My teachers helped me, and my teachers made me feel so accomplished. So I wanted to do the same for students. And, my dream was shattered because my parents told me, hey, like, you're undocumented. You can't work in the United States. You actually can't even be in the United States. And I was just kind of heartbroken. And I was very upset for a long time. And my parents said, hey, like, you try your best in school. We will figure out how to get you to college. And if you can't work in the U.S., you can be a teacher any part of the world. Like, you can teach math somewhere else. And I said, okay. And I tried my best in high school. My senior year, I took 2 math classes because I love math so much. And I said, hey, I'm going to try my best. I got some scholarships because I ended up trying my best, and I didn't give up. Even though I knew that at that moment, I wasn't going to be able to work as a teacher, but I said, I'll try my best. I was able to get scholarships, so I went to community college. Those scholarships paid for community college. At this point, even if I graduated, I still couldn't get a job, but I kept going. And then in community college, I transferred to a university, and that summer, DACA was announced, and DACA was something that you can have if you came here as a child, you have permission to work. And I was so happy because that gave me hope. That gave me hope to achieve my dream. So I continued through college, and I was able to work and pay for college. And my dream was closer. And I graduated from college. I got my math degree. I got my credential. And then finally, I was able to become a teacher. And I always tell students that story because when I started, I actually knew that I might not be able to get to my goal, but I kept going. And in the middle of that, my goal became possible. And I just continued the path, and I was able to get to my dream of being a math teacher. So I tell them that story, and I share with them, like, if you have a dream, even if it seems impossible, like, do one step at a time, and you can get there eventually.